says he is a Malachi 1:14. But cursed be the deceiver, which had his flock on male, and vowed and sacrificed it unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, said the Lord of hosts.
So I said he's a great king. Go ahead.
And my name is dreadful among the heathen.
And his name is dreadful among the heathen. Most High and his son Yahweh Shai, they're great kings, man. They're mighty. Those words can't even describe their full potential. They're potentates. They're an omnipotent. Okay? They're Alpha and the Omega, the last, the end, the beginning, the end. Okay, that's great. You can't find it. There's no number from that beginning to the end that can describe the masters of themselves. They're infinite. Okay, they have all power. They control everything, all elements. Right now, if the Most High wanted to, he could have an angel come and have that blue truck run into that car right there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how the Most High can send his angels to do that. And it tells you that the spirit of the angels send them as a spirit of vengeance. Okay?
People think that angels only have the power to go into humans.
Or they just to visit you and talk to you and make you feel good.
And that's their power. Like they can't move inanimate objects.
Yeah, they have power, man.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 16, chapter 16, verse 17. Say not now, I will hide myself from the Lord. Shall any remember me from above? I shall not be remembered among so many people. For what is my soul among such an infinite number of creatures? Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens, the deep and the earth, and all that is therein shall be moved when he shall visit. The mountains also and foundations of the earth shall be shaken and trembling when the Lord looketh upon them. No heart can think upon these things worthily, and who is able to conceive his ways?
Yeah, like I said earlier, y'all can't comprehend it, man. Y'all can't comprehend this new song that we're telling that destruction's coming to America. Y'all can't comprehend y'all about Shemi Hamishai's ways because y'all have this state of mind thinking that y'all are gods yourselves and y'all can do whatever y'all wish, y'all desire. Like it tells us in what was it, Second Ezra, or Wisdom of Solomon, or Second Ezra, where it says that pride and ashes, or ashes.
That's Ecclesiasticus.
Get that one, Ecclesiasticus. People actually think that there's not a God no more, man. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 9. Or I'm sorry, verse 7. It says, pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud?
Right, why is earth and ashes proud? We ain't nothing but dung, like we said last Sunday, that you people are nothing but worms, man. We're nothing but worms. But because you can walk on 2 feet, you can do a little talent, you have a little skill or something, you think you're the shit.
We got the Olympics going on right now.
You know? Yeah. You think that the Most High ain't looking down on this place too. Keep going.
It says, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing that it covetous man. For such a one setteth his soul to sail, because while he liveth he casteth away his bowels. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
Right, so Esau, you're gonna die, man. You're not gonna be a king forever. Like in Isaiah 47 says, I shall sit as a lady forever. You're not gonna be a lady forever. You're already grown old, you're already waxed old, and now it's time for you to move you out the way. You're full of diseases, you're a harlot. Okay? You slept with every single nation, and every nation's mad at you.
For when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts and worms. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High.
The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High. You know Esau's proud, man. Nicobites, y'all are very proud people. Okay?
For pride, the beginning of pride is, when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker.
His heart is turned away from his Maker. Okay? So y'all people actually think the Most High ain't gonna come back because you shoved the Most High's prophecy so far behind your mind that they're not gonna come to pass. He's not gonna, because Yahweh Shai is prophecy. It says that the testimony of Yahweh Shai is prophecy, which is referring to these words. But these words dwell in the Yahweh Shai in the heavens. So he is prophecy. What is Yahweh's name? Yahweh. Or that's his name, Yahweh. What does it mean? He is. He exists. What is his name? Is I am that I am. Ashai. What is it? Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. Which means I am that I am. And you go to Revelations. Go ahead, man, get that. Revelations. I think it's like the 5th verse.
It says,
the 5th verse. Start at the 5th verse. Revelations 1 and where it says, blessed is he that reads.
Revelations 1 and 3. Revelations 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein.
And they keep the things that are written therein, because only the 144 men and the elect men and women and children that are hoping in this truth, they're holding on to the words of prophecy. Okay, the rest of you ain't holding on to nothing. Y'all think y'all holding on to a thread, but really it's y'all's imagination. You ain't on a thread. Y'all are just falling through a deep outer darkness space. That's what, and y'all about to be put there, literally. Go ahead.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. John to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace be unto you and peace from him which is.
John the Revelator was one of the original apostles, right? Witness Yahweh Shai, walk with Yahweh Shai. He's the one that received these revelations, okay? These prophecies.
From him which is and which was and which is to come.
Read it again, that verse.
From him which is and
read it again though from that last verse. It says, I, John.
Okay. John to the 7 churches.
Is that verse 4?
Yeah.
Okay, call it out.
Revelations 1 and 4. John to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace be unto you and peace from him which is and which was and which is to come.
Right, from him which is.
From him which
from
is.
Him which is.
Which was.
And which is to come.
And which is to come.
The Most High is the past and the future, man. There's no ending of Yahweh Shai. He's the great king. Esau, you've only been alive for what? Since 7,000 years. You know what I'm saying? 8,000. Well, the earth, since the beginning of the earth, that was 7 days. That was 7,000 years up to this point. Brothers, did they say it was like 14,000? You're only like 14 days old, man. Right, 1,000 years is a day to the Most High, 1,000 years. So you're like 14 days old.
Yeah, we're 6 years old, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And you think you're perfect. You think you're this and that. The Most High has been beginning since we don't even know. We don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no beginning, there's no ending of the Most High Yahweh Shai. He exists. He is. Like it said right there. You know? I just wanted to get that out, that point, because it proves that, man. Now get the one Hebrews 13, 14.
It says
it's the same as yesterday.
This is Hebrews 13, Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. It says, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, the same yesterday and today and forever.
Right. Read it again.
Yahweh Shai Mashiach, the same yesterday.
He's the same yesterday, which is the past.
And today.
And today, present.
And forever.
And forever, which is future. And forever is, there's no ending. There's no ending of the Lord. He exists. He will always exist. Okay? You earth and ashes, you people, y'all are just here for a split moment, man. Y'all ain't here. Y'all come and go. We come and go. Yeah. We come and go, man. It's like a baby coming out. A baby that a woman could be conceived with a child in the womb, right? Be pregnant, but that doesn't mean that she's gonna bring forth a living baby, because the baby could be stillborn, it could die in the womb, it could come out and die, be controlled by its umbilical cord, you know, whatever reasons. So even right there, like I always said, as soon as we come out that matrix, that womb, we're already fighting, man. We're already fighting evil. And we come out crying. Why are we coming out crying? Because we're here at hell. We're on hell. In the spirit, we're at peace. We're at peace, man. But with Yahweh Shai, the angels, and everything done in order. And you wicked people, or you Edomites, you're on the left-hand side. You other nations, you're on the left-hand side. You ain't in the realm with Yahweh Shai.
Hey, to back up what the brother said, to prove the whole Lord's Prayer, it says that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. It's like we know, because right now, or the brothers tell you that whenever a man dies in the kingdom, it's going to be like to where he can't tell the difference between leaving the earth and going to the spirit realm. And it's like the brother said, it's like the spirit, the Most High, he does already tell them remembrance former lives, but it's like that spirit still knows that like it's coming back down, you know? Because it can tell.
It's gonna be synchronized.
Yeah.
It's like it'll be a mirror image.
Colossians 1 and 15. Who is the image of the invisible power, the firstborn of every creature? For by him were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones.
Is that Romans?
Colossians.
Okay, go ahead.
Whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. Like the brother said, man, you don't know the beginning, you don't know the beginning of end, man. I thought I was reading it in chapter 16, but in the verse, the scripture tell you, man, and it's a good word, brother, that to use, man, the word fathom. You can't fathom. You can't, there's no way of thinking about it, man.
You can't comprehend it.
Yeah, you can't comprehend it. It's ridiculous, the power of the Most High. Like I was reading, in Ecclesiastes said that he's going to shake the heavens and the heavens with heavens. Everything's going to shake. But it said, just by looking at the heavens, they shake. That's incredible, man. And I was going to say this real quick too, man. You should be scared of a power, man, that is able to pretty much boast of his power like that, man. And he can say it, and he can back it up, because, man, today, when they get to a fight today, some of them will be like, I'm going to beat your ass. They're both thinking the same thing. One of them thinks he's better than the other one, but he ends up losing. He can't back up that strength he has. The Most High can. The Most High does it without lifting a finger.
This is Hebrews 1 and 8. But unto the Hebrews 1 and 8, but unto the Son he said, thy throne, O God, is forever and ever. A scepter of righteousness is the scepter of thy kingdom. Thou hast loved righteousness and hated iniquity. Therefore God, even thy God, hath anointed thee with the oil of gladness above thy fellows. And thou, Lord, in the beginning, hast laid the foundation of the earth, and the heavens are the works of thy hands. They shall perish, but thou remainest. And they all shall wax old as doth a garment. And as a vesture shall thou fold them, and they shall be changed. But thou art the same, and thy years shall not fail.
Right. And like I said in Matthew 23, the last verse, it says, heaven and earth shall pass away, and my word shall abide forever. The Most High is the beginning of all things. He is. That's his name. He is everything.
Most High, like I said right there, and thy years shall not fail. There's no ending of yet the Lord, man. The Most High is a great king. He exists. He is.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 15. He had, verse 14. Jeremiah 51 and 14. The Lord of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men and with caterpillars. Jeremiah 51 and 14. The Lord of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. He hath made the earth by his power, he hath established the world by his wisdom, and hath stretched out the heaven by his understanding. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. You know, that's the wrong one, but it's the one where it says that, know ye not, that he neither worry, he does not worry.
Oh, you know he rests or worry?
Yeah, remember what you, I'll find it. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth. Right here. Isaiah 40 and 28. It says, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth,
Right, the everlasting God.
the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding.
Right, nor is he weary, nor does he faint, man. He's always alert, he's circumspect, he's observant. He's watching, man. He's a watchful God. That's why he commands his servants to be watchful. You know? That's it on that? Yeah. Okay, let me get this. This is Daniel 7 and 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. But going to that point, it says he's the Ancient of Days. Okay? So he's ancient, man. He's an ancient power. He's a God. Right?
Brothers tell you that you know, when we're in the kingdom, we're gonna be immortal, but through our reincarnation, we're gonna continue to just come back, meaning we're just gonna exist. But the only one that's the Ancient of Days is the Most High. That's why he always states, even Yahweh Shai, he states that their appearance stays the same. That represents the Ancient of Days.
Eternity, man.
Yeah, eternity.
Everlasting life.
You know, what else? Men, you know, we die and we come back. Yeah, we age and we come back. And we come back in a different body, but we're still existing. But the brothers tell you it's like a very, very acute level of immortality, but it's to show that we are just flesh. Because look what happened. Going back to everything we were talking about today. Look what happens when you think, you know, you're a god, or you you think you're untouchable. You know, you start acting crazy. A little bit of power, you know, people abuse it. That's why the Most High made man the way they are, and that's why he's coming back with the way he is, because he's like I think we read it earlier, but or another brother said earlier that he warned you already. He warned you about certain things, and y'all people just continue to do them. So, you know, so he's gonna come back, and he's not gonna meet you as a man this time. He's gonna meet you with chaos and war. That's why they call him. That's why he's like the brother likes to bring out. It's a good script, like the Lord of Hosts. I always say the Lord of Hosts. That means the Lord of Armies. And we read in Malachi, he's a great king, and it tells you in Revelation he's a king of kings, and it says that he makes other kings to lie down in the dirt, like he's gonna do with America. He's gonna lay it waste.
I got this scripture. This is Acts chapter 12, verse 20. And Herod was highly displeased with them of Tyre and Sidon. But they came with one accord to him, and having made Blastus, the king's chamberlain, their friend, desired peace, because their country was nourished by the king's country. And upon